action gets underway in Miami on Thursday night with the Baltimore Ravens in town to take on the Dolphins. Joe and Jingles with you with our 4 total best bets for the big game. Before we get into those, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button right down there. Now then, let us get right into the action. I'm going to get us started by going over the full game total of 50.5 points. Did you know that the over has hit in 9 consecutive Miami Dolphins home games, and the Dolphins doing a lot of heavy lifting in these games, scoring at least 27 points in 8 straight games at home. This includes scoring exactly 27 points in all 3 of their home games so far this season. Miami coming into the game with a little bit of momentum, coming off their best offensive performance of the season in Atlanta, where they scored 34 points. Now, the Ravens, they've been a red hot over bet as well. It's hit in 6 of 7 games for them this season. Lamar Jackson is back, and it should be pointed out that in the 4 games Lamar has played in this season, a combined score of at least 57 points in all 4 of those games, average combined score of 66 points. In those games, Baltimore has scored at least 30 points in 7 of Lamar's last 8 regular season starts. So overs is one thing that these teams have in common. Awful defenses is another thing they have in common. Tua should have a lot of time to work against this Ravens pass rush, right? A surprising 30th in pressure percentage, also 25th or worse in yards per play allowed, third down defense, and red zone defense. You check out the Dolphins defense, they're right there with the Ravens in a lot of those categories. They've allowed 6 of their 8 opponents to score at least 27 points against them this season. So give me the over 50.5. Okay, Jingles, you got 2 props. Your first one on that, man. Tua, what do you like or not like for Tua?
Volume. I don't like volume. Let's go under 32.5 pass attempts, minus 115 time of recording for the Miami quarterback. Projection here, which you can find on the Covers website, powered by the Blitz, has 29.5. That is a significant difference in a soft market, let's say. This projects as the slowest game, and this is where we're getting this. It's based heavily on volume. The slowest game of week 9 with the fewest amount of plays. Miami offense projects for 61.5 total plays Thursday night. That is the lowest of all teams. Baltimore, when we look at neutral context, pace of play, Baltimore, 5th slowest. Miami, even slower, ranking 4th slowest. When we look at pass rate over expected, these are 2 offenses that aren't anywhere near it. Miami, 27th in pass rate over expected, Baltimore, 29th. And the negative game script in this as a touchdown dog, I think, is priced in too much. There are not a lot of weapons on this offense, as I'll get to in my next point, but they also have a healthy 3-headed running back situation with Achane, Gordon, and Wright. And the probability of Tua crushing this to the under is a lot better than him crushing this to the over. He has just gone over this number twice this year, 34 and 36, where those 2 numbers. Don't expect 40 dropbacks from the Miami quarterback, but let's say slow pace of play. Let's go under 32.5 pass attempts in this soft market.
Okay, my favorite prop bet for the game. I'm going to take Mark Andrews to go over his receiving yard total of 27.5. So Andrews underwhelming at some points here this season, but he's got his guy Lamar back, throwing to him there at quarterback, and this is massive. He went over this number in his last 2 games with Lamar as the quarterback, and going back to last season, he's gone over this total in 12 of his last 17 games with Lamar Jackson throwing to him. And this is a great matchup for any tight end up against the Miami Dolphins defense. They've allowed the 6th most receiving yards to the tight end position, an average of 63 yards per game to the tight end position, average of 10 yards per catch as well. So give me Mark Andrews to go over his receiving yard total. Okay, Jingles, bring it home. Malik Washington. What are we looking at?
We want receptions, and we want 4 or more of them, minus 105. This is by far my favorite play for Thursday night football, week 9. Washington, terrible ADOT, 4.1 yards. Yuck, I don't care. I want receptions, not yards. This is a guy who's gone 4 straight weeks with at least 5 targets and 4 catches. He has just 88 yards in those, but I don't need yards. Like I said, give me screens, give me short. Yeah, give it to me all. And his quarterback doesn't throw the ball very far down the field. Only Murray, Rodgers, and Gabriel have lower intended average air yards than Tua does. The Miami secondary is also gutted again, as they has their top three safeties and starting corner in Duck Storm, top tier name. He's out. Miami might be passing a lot here if this does flip to a negative game script. And check out this. Check out these average depths of targets for his receptions. Last week, Washington, 10 yards, 4 yards, 8 yards, and -2 yards. Week 7, 2 balls behind the line of scrimmage, 7 yards and 11 yards were his receptions. But week 5 is the best telling stat to where I like this situation. 4 catches for Malik Washington. Over on this, he had 0 yards. His average depth of target in those games, average depth of reception, sorry, -2, -5, 1, and -3. This man embodies this offense's idea to throw behind the line of scrimmage. And it's just when you have these high probability catches, the risk of you don't need a ton of volume. Give me 5 targets, 4 catches, like he's been doing. Darren Waller's out. Tanner Connor saw only 2 tight end targets. So the distribution for that seems to be going to the wide receivers because nothing much happening with the tight ends last week. Give me Malik Washington, 4 catches, my favorite play on Thursday Night Football.
Okay, there you have it. Our best bets for Thursday Night Football in Miami. Enjoy the game. Best of luck with all your bets. And make sure you check right back here for all the NFL Sunday action. Fins up, baby. Woo!